So first, I do know that this audio is not that great. I don't feel like getting my mic, but I am the night we met? Absolutely not. The city we became, N.K. Jemisin. I am in the 3rd chapter, on page 96. This is probably my 2nd science fiction, and science fiction and fantasy kind of intimidates me. I don't know, there's something about, not necessarily the world building, but will my imagination work to the degree of which I need it to in order to like get, not necessarily the references, but like what's going on. And so far, I love it. Again, I'm only on the 3rd chapter, but there are certain like scenes where it's like, not aliens, but these things in the city that are like tendrils and things like that. And they're like connecting to people and objects. And they're describing what they look like. And I'm trying to like use my imagination to like lock in to how they're describing these things. And my imagination is like, I am using a part of my brain that I haven't used in a really long time. And I really do think that your imagination is like a muscle, because it's not a reflection on the writing as far as like being descriptive. It's not that. My brain is just trying to use a part that I haven't used since I was a child. And so trying to imagine, there was a scene where one of the characters was being infiltrated, like something was like in her, or she was a person, but something like took over her body and was using her body as like a vessel to communicate with one of the other characters. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's happening. And then there was another scene where there's like multiple dimensions and different, like 1 second you're just like walking down the street, and then like you blink and you get like a glimpse into like a different part of the universe or something like that. And again, it's not the writing, anything like that. It's my ability to follow that. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. If you are an avid fantasy reader and you're an avid science fiction reader, everything that I just said probably doesn't make sense to you. But for the rest of us who deals in like contemporary fiction, I'm new and I like it. I really like it. And yeah, so I got my book. I'm also, with fantasy and science fiction, I have to do a tandem. So I have to listen with my ears and my eyes. That way, I don't know, it helps me like imagine the scene. You know what I'm saying? It helps me imagine the scene. So that's what I'm doing. I got my little audio book here. Boom. We're doing that. And so, yeah, let's read what we read. Hold on. Okay, so Manhattan, Brooklyn. What the fuck is... Oh, we haven't met her yet. Okay. Who's he? Okay, so we're gonna stop here just for now. It is almost 8 o'clock and I still need to like wrap up my day and my night. I need to eat, I need to groom, and also I'm already getting a little little sleepy. So 110 is where I'm stopping for right now until I get some food in me. I'm getting hungry. So let's eat. Okay, I'm on chapter 5. I haven't met all of the boroughs yet. Who have we met? We've met Manhattan, we've met Brooklyn, we've met Staten Island, and chapter 5, I'm about to get introduced to Queens, and then I'm still kind of confused on who is San Pablo. I don't know how he fits in to these. Hold on, is my math right? Manhattan, met Brooklyn, Staten Island, the Bronx, and Queens. Yeah, okay. First of all, let me just say the audio is so good. I don't want to say, there's just all of these other elements to the audio. There's a different character or tone for their inner thoughts. And it gives this separation between the narrator who's talking and then this other being that's talking, which is kind of cool. And just reading it, I wouldn't have played it like that in my head, but they each have their own inner thoughts, and their voice in the audiobook is clearly something different, which is really cool. Yeah, so I think I'm going to stop here for now because it's 8:45. I want to do my face and just wind down for the day. I'm also, so at 8:45, I need to take my sleep aids. So, fun fact about me, I have chronic insomnia, and it's not new. This has been something that I've been dealing with practically my whole life. Since I was a kid, I've always been a really bad sleeper, and so I need to take my cocktail. What is my cocktail? I'm so glad you asked. Step into my drugstore. First up, what do we have here? We take 450 milligrams of ashwagandha, and then we take, so I microdose melatonin. I don't take a full 3 or 5 or even the extra strength, because over time that just doesn't work often. So yeah, microdose melatonin. And then I take 200 milligrams of high absorbing magnesium. Then I take, what is the strength for this? What's the strength? I don't know. But I take 2 vitamin Ds. I know that sounds weird, taking vitamin D at night, but oh my god, it's so relaxing and it's calming, and it just feels delicious and amazing. Now, because of YouTube's strict guidelines on things, how can I say this? I also partake from time to time in a liquid California legalized drink, and just like a smidget, like a little boop, like a drip of that. And I don't do this cocktail every night. It's usually a Monday through Thursday type of thing, and then for a few days or a few nights I kind of give my body some leeway to just be an insomniac freak. But most of the time I just won't sleep. So I'm gonna take my cocktails, I'm going to do my face, and then we're gonna get super cozy. Hopefully this will kick in around like 9:30, 9:45, and hopefully I won't wake up until tomorrow. Okay, listen, I know I said I was gonna like get ready for bed and all of that kind of stuff, but I ended up sitting back down and finishing up chapter 5. Y'all, I feel so stupid. I feel like, just shush, listen. And I understand this is like gonna be out of context, but this is just what I'm gathering as far as like what the overall arc of the book is about. It is the other place, the other him, the city he has become, New York City as its whole and distinct self, rather than the agglomeration of images and ideas that are its camouflage in this reality. He understands suddenly why he has seen the other place as empty. It isn't. The people are there, but in spirit. Just as New York City itself is a phantom presence in the lives of every citizen and visitor. What? You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be one of those books that require me to like sit with a chunk of information for a while. Because let's break this down, right? He's here, but he's also there. And then in that other place, so he's in the phantom place, and hold on. So there's another place and another him. Check, got it. Okay? And then, so, okay, hold on. Okay, so the city he has become. He's an avatar. He's the city. Okay, so he is the city, but then there's another him somewhere else in another place, and he's saying that place isn't empty. They're there in spirit. Okay. So, okay. Alright. Yep. Just as New York City itself has a phantom presence in the lives of every citizen and visitor. Okay. So, you're here and you're there. So, are we talking about like the consciousness? Are we talking about... Oh, wait a minute. I think it's sinking in. I think what's happening is their consciousness, these 5 boroughs... Oh, okay. Hold on. So these 5 boroughs, right, have embodied, or the other way around, these 5 individual people have somehow taken their consciousness and infused it with the 5 boroughs. Right? Is that what's happening? Because they have their physical selves. Oh no, wait, hold on. It says they're in spirit. So where the fuck is their consciousness? I'm so confused. It is the other place. So there's 2 places. There are multiple places. There's the other him. So where's his consciousness? Is the consciousness what he's aware of as the city itself, or is he saying he is he is observing the other place, and it seems empty because his consciousness is with the city and not with his body? Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a little breaky break. It's late. I didn't finish chapter 6. It's really long. I have like 25, 30 more pages before I get to the next chapter. I just don't have I don't have 25 pages in me to read. Who chapter is this? The Bronx, aka Bronca. So she can see, not art, but she can, like, the art speaks to her, not in like a artistic kind of way, in a actual, she hears the art in her head and what it's saying, and it comes alive for her. So that's kind of cool. And I believe she owns an art gallery. It's good. I think this is going to be one of those books that I have to take my time with and really get into like the depth of, it's not just about a singular character being, but it's also like the voices inside their head and what they're experiencing separate from what they're experiencing. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm also like really tired, and my supplements, they're kicking in. I'm getting sleepy. Usually takes a minute for this stuff to kick in. I will finish up tomorrow. Well, I probably won't finish the book tomorrow, but I will see you guys in a new day. Good night. So, as you saw, it's like almost 3 a.m. I kind of knew this was going to be a tough sleeping night for me. So here's what happened. I had a busy day technically yesterday, and I usually don't take caffeine. I usually don't, but I just had like stuff that I really needed to get done, and I needed a little pick me up. And I had some caffeine late in the morning. Late for me for caffeine. I took it around like 10 a.m. And caffeine for me is really late. That's because I already suffer from insomnia. Caffeine is just, I struggle. And so, but I had to make an executive decision. It was either like get stuff done or potentially run the risk of like not sleeping. And so here I am at 3 a.m. When I last saw you guys, it was around 11 and I was sleepy. I did not go to sleep, but I was sleepy, and I thought like, ooh, it's kicking in. I just couldn't go to sleep. Yeah, my cocktail usually works, but that caffeine at 9, 10 a.m. was not smart. And then also, I had some California legalization, if you get what I'm saying. And it's not I don't know how to say this like on the tube, but it's only for sleep, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not for any other type of recreational things. It's just to put me to sleep. And it usually works. It usually like knocks me out, and I would take more, but if I were to take more California legalization, then I won't wake up until like 3 in the afternoon. So I don't want to take more of that. So I just figured I would just like read a little bit more until, I don't know, until I actually sleep. And I'm not even like upset about anything because, I don't know, I'm just kind of used to this at this point, you know? Which sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, so I stopped on chapter 7. I'm the whole avatar thing, and then like embodying the boroughs, the city. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that, right? Like the imagination part of it. There was like one. So I think out of all of the 5 avatars, only Manhattan is the one that doesn't remember he was prior to. The Bronx is, she knows. Okay, here's what I think is happening. The way that the Bronx or Bronca describe like the situation, she's basically saying there's all of these different universes, and mind you, the Bronx is the one that can like see art, and it like speaks to her. And what she's saying is, at least I think this is what she's saying, the art is like a portal, if you will, to this other universe. This like it's a multiverse, and something happened in New York City where something collapsed and things are starting to like merge together. And when that happened, I guess the day before, they were all just like regular people, and now they're just like things are collapsing. Like I am me, but I can also remember and also understand and feel and see and hear what's going on in another New York City, but I'm here in this one. So that's kind of cool, and I'm still trying to like wrap my head around that. And the other cool thing, and I thought this was only a thing for Manhattan, but I'm gathering that this might be for all of the avatars because it happened to Bronca as well. The avatars, all 5 of them they are the embodiment of the city, but the people that they're with can also tap into what they're seeing in different dimensions, in different like universes. It's not that they are the avatar, it's that they're near an avatar, and the avatar is kind of like giving them a temporary use of what they can do, which is kind of cool. When Manhattan and his roommate was like being confronted with one of the enemies and tendrils, alien things, his roommate Belle could also see it, and he was just like, wait a minute, how can you see it? And he realized like, oh, the people around me are a tool, and I can allow them to see what I can see to help me. And so that's kind of cool. And Bronca, she can also do this. So I'm assuming that all of the avatars have this ability to allow other people that's near them to see this like weird alien situation that's going on. It's a good book. It's a really good book. I'm just new to sci-fi, and I'm new to this part of my imagination and my brain, trying to like understand and visualize and to comprehend this level of writing. You know, when all of these avatars have a separate piece of them, it's not their inner thoughts and inner dialogue. It's something completely different, and that's cool. It's new for me because it's separate from the narrator. And so to have like a completely different, I don't want to say cast member, but that's kind of what it feels like. It's separate from them, and they're acknowledging that the voice in their head is not them, right? Like that's so cool. But yeah, it's taken me a minute to like wrap my head around the nuance of sci-fi and of this book and all of the different characters and their representations and things of that nature. But I'm having a good time, but I'm having a hard time. But it's a hard time that I'm excited to like continue. But 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. and I'm gonna try and get some sleep. I'm gonna nibble a little bit, get a little bit of a snack, and try and go back to sleep. And I'll see you in the actual morning when the sun is up. See you then.